Hey everybody, Crimson Thunder here. Welcome back to this playthrough of Tomb Raider 2. We are now doing the diving area, also known as level 6 of this particular game. We have broken out of our little prison that we had last time, and now we are going to take on the diving area. Which there is another weapon, which is my favorite in the game, which is the M16. Now we're gonna try to make sure we stop. We're gonna actually stop that little industrial sized fan before we jump here. Otherwise, we're going to get chopped to bits. And I don't feel like being shark bait or whatever might come in through here. So once we do that, we got the switch that will open up something down this way. It looks like we got ourselves a couple of pairs of grenades. That switch that we have will open up this should open up this area where we're going to be going to next. Yep, there are gonna be enemies coming up really shortly, so we'll go ahead and want to stay out of the range of that shotgun. Those guys are taken care of. We can prioritize them first. First, we got 160 shots of Uzi ammo. Two more shots of our shotgun. Okay, we are going to need to actually jump across that area. But it does like this is just a return area for where we were if we were to fall in. But before we actually take this particular jump, maybe pick off some of the guys across there. We got one guy. We have killed one guy over there. But before we actually do try to jump across that, let's go ahead and save here, because this thing will actually cause quite a bit of damage if you actually hit it. Sidestep. People would literally tell me that I'm crazy for getting that close. Let's shoot Michael Myers in the face. Well, a while before we actually proceed. Crap! There's a box of flares. I actually will not be able to grab on this, unfortunately. But that should be okay. But I know some people will be a little bit disappointed that I won't be able to get all items in the game just because of that. But we can live without it. I'm not too liberal when it comes to that. But Since we have unfortunately died. Oh, I don't like the fact that in this particular area that I don't like the fact in this particular area that we have to deal with the some of the hazards that you cannot always avoid. We'll go ahead and take up the med pack. Man, this is just so inconvenient. This is just so inconveniently placed, unfortunately. But I do know there's more important things to worry about than just a box of flares. Because I currently have 31 of them still. So let's just go ahead and save this because there's no way to actually salvage this. Try to take as little damage as possible since that is an acid pool. I don't think I'm gonna actually need the much. Here we have basically Tomb Raider's version of the long ladder from Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. We are gonna climb up. Long and hideous, I understand. And once we get up here, we won't be far off from the M16 in this game. Oh, good. Here we got M16 clips and an automatic pistol ammo. Okay, so we're going to save, and we're going to slide down backwards this way. Grab ourselves a couple more things of automatic pistol clips, and in order to get to that door over here, unconveniently enough, we have to grab the blue pass, which we have to first do a jump, slide down in order to get this, and we will have to go all the way back to where we just were. And this is actually, and this ladder right here actually is again that Metal Gear, Metal Gear Solid 3 ladder. Now back for where we were. We're now going to open this. We're gonna save and actually open this up. Oh yeah, this part. First, most important part, get your automatic pistols out, at the very least. And the most important thing here, after you do not try not to scream like Suzanne the Raider may have had when accessing this. And then, from a distance, shoot the flamethrower guy as quickly as possible with the automatic pistol, so he does not give you get the chance to light you on fire, and actually get burned to death. And there's a couple of these doors. That's not the. We don't want to go there just. We probably don't want to go there quite just yet. These doors actually will open later on. We do want to actually go up here. I do believe there is a guy. Actually, no. I was wrong. I apologize. We do actually want to go down that first thing we actually ended up opening. There's another Jason Voorhees that's gonna come out. He unfortunately doesn't drop anything. But we do want to push. We want to push this out of the way.
No.
There's actually a machine ship that I actually do gotta get. And I remember it's down here. Here comes a dreaded diver. And I'm actually gonna fight him up here because the harpoon ammo is a bit valuable right now. Get out of the water as quickly as possible. Oh, come on, why isn't he coming out? Please tell me I do not have to actually... Use a large med pack since I am taking quite a bit of damage. Now we go ahead and shoot the guy. I don't know if there's two. But if there's only one, we'll proceed. Yeah, there was only one. Anyway, we have a series of switches to go ahead and... I'm gonna go ahead and pull, because... This should open up the... Yep, that opens up the door where we're gonna access the M16. This door opens up automatically. Exit to your left. And also the area where we get the M16 also is also where we have that chip that we gotta actually end up getting. Try not to get stuck in the wall. Alright, now with those thugs dead, can now go ahead and grab the loot. Get shotgun shells. We got auto pistol clips. This is the this is the little puzzle we gotta do. Unfortunately, side flipping is not going to do any good, so we're gonna go ahead and M16. I'm gonna save it a different slot just in case I do get lit on fire. That's unfortunate. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that, I'm back. It actually does turn out that it actually is possible that if you manage to get yourself stuck behind the flames, when the flame expires, you basically need to try to what I would consider an arcing jump around it so you do not catch yourself on fire. I will admit that I actually replayed some of the level just to try to get back in order to do it before it expired, but learned that I actually could actually make sure that I don't light myself on fire. Anyway, this next weapon that we ended up picking up, which is the pretty much the final weapon with the exception of the grenade launcher, is my favorite American-made M16. Now, as far as DPS is concerned, this is the best in the game, and it also is the most accurate in the game. And when it comes to these tight corridors, you do not want to be using the M16 as it requires her to basically stop in place while she is actually planted. So in these close quarters combats, that's not exactly the case. Plus, you also want to conserve the ammo for enemies that are much harder to kill. Now, I did replay the level, so I am going to have to push this block again, which which I needed it. Should have done. I should have probably done when I did this. So now we'll go ahead and insert the machine ship. Save, so I don't have to go through all that again. There is another flamethrower guy, so we do want to take that out quickly. Is there any, yep, there is a bundle of harpoons that are really valuable in this game. Let's go ahead and take that. There are 2 bundles of harpoons, and now we are going. Oh yeah, there's actually there's a secret. This secret panel automatically opens, and this button right here actually opens up the door so we can access the secret. And I believe that is secret number 2. Yes. Oh, these stupid divers. My advice, do not combat roll when you're dealing with the divers, because you will definitely get hit with harpoons every time. I'll actually switch to the pistol to conserve some of the ammo that we have. I'll drop both of them here. Let's get this diver to actually come after us again so we can shoot him without using the harpoons. They usually they do not retreat like this. What the hell? Yeah, never seen this in any of the playthroughs. There we go. After dealing with the divers, we're gonna go ahead and flip the switch. That'll open the door to that area we were in, so we gotta prepare for that. And before proceeding, I thought there was going to be a third one diver. Now, at the very bottom, there's actually a little submersible that we will be actually accessing, because we are going to be heading into a long underwater trip. It's 40 fathoms under the sea once we get there, which of course is definitely an area where we're gonna try not to use too many harpoons if we can, but just be prepared. Taking these guys out with the pistols definitely is easy enough to do. And with them taken out, we can now access this next area. This switch is going to move this little crane. Which we are going to access this. Careful not to hit the buzzsaw. And even though it does look like you can actually get to it right now, do not attempt to. You will die trying. This is actually going to raise the platform. That a little helicopter area. Oops, don't get too close to that Crimson. Alright, we're gonna have our auto pistols equipped because where we're going to, there's definitely going to be some enemies. Like it over here. And I would definitely like to be able to take these guys out before they cause too much damage. Not so much for that. Oops. This is what I meant when I was in the Venice video, that these automatic pistols are good when dogs are attacking in like pairs or such. Now with that guy out of the way, we can actually move in. There is going to be another flamethrower guy actually coming up, so we just got to prepare for that. It'll occur right when we drop in here. Woo, that was close. Now we got that out of the way, we can actually switch to our pistols and just deal with the dog. This guy will drop the machine ship for where we need to go. And we will come back here. Because that little saw is where the red pass key is, and then we can actually head for the level exit. And right next to the level exit is also where the last secret is. Now that we have actually got those, there's only 2 enemies left in the game. I mean, for this level, actually, perhaps not the game. Okay, with that out of the way, we can go. We can now safely come up here and pick up this pass. Now there is going to be a guy with a shotgun down here. So we'll go ahead and blast him. Since this is way too close to be any of use. And with the enemies that we have killed from this little ledge earlier, we'll now pick up their loot and head for the exit, where we're going to be getting our next cutscene. Do not forget about these 2 bundles of harpoons as well, because weapons. We will need them for the next level.
Blood or answers? I have no preference. You should spill a
Listen.
bit of both.
Okay, Marco. Glad to have your heart. What do you want? Come on, stick to your stomach. Tell me, which monastery should we look? Brother?
Alright, those guys do not actually drop anything, but we are actually going to we're going to be careful. Don't approach that guy just yet because you will miss this last secret in this level if you do. Because it gives us 320 more shots of Uzi ammo, which will be very valuable later on in the game. Let's watch this cutscene.
Oh, you are not one of them.
But you are a monk.
Brother Chen Bakeng. You have come for me. I saw bright lights around me.
That was gunfire. I think it was them who got taken away by it.
But you are my guide, my path beater to a next incarnation. I have done my time here, haven't I?
What are you doing here, in Marco Bartoli?
Nothing. I led righteous life. Here for reasons rooted only in necessary evil. As my father was before me when he bombed Gianni's vessel deep into these waters. Now I'm here, was here, to prevent his son from salvaging the Seraph.
The Seraph?
You not know my life's work well. You sure you're not here for them?
Their Jackanory days are well over.
They want the Seraph to unlock a malignant treasure we contain in our monastery in Tibet. Since being stolen by imbecile vagabonds centuries ago, we've been without key to it, relying solely on cleansing of our prayers to keep it subdued. Then the occultist Gianni B acquired it. Trouble we knew. He breathed life back into ancient belief. One not to be stopped by any amount of head bowing. And now again, it is here. Marco, infected with madness. He has violent mind, but not yet the power to satiate it. So, we reach for our weapons once more.
The true detox of evil.
Where can you be taking me?
That is Marco Baltori.
Best changes of Buddha's rest. Oh, I need one.
Okay, so that was that was actually pretty interesting. So that was one of the Tibetan monks that actually was captured by these particular people, and what they're saying was that they ended up bombing a vessel that ended up containing the Seraph, which is a key to the monastery, which we'll get to later on in this game. And centuries ago, it was stolen by this cultist, which is the key that pretty much holds the another key in order to get to that temple that we were in at the very beginning of this particular game. And we are going to basically go down and actually salvage it. And the name of the vessel they were referring to is the Maria Doria. And after they ended up coming about talking, apparently Marco Baltori didn't exactly like what had to be said. So he ended up killing the monk, and we're now about to take a really big dive into the next level, which is going to be called 40,000 fathoms, which is a particularly scary level. And I do want to thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and as I am planning on going to be going through the rest of try to get a couple more of these videos in for this week. Until next time, I'm Crimson Thunder. See ya, everybody.